Hey guys, welcome
to podcast 4.
something like that. Yeah, we're starting to crank them out now.
Cool. What are we doing on this one?
Reviews.
Reviews.
We've got some really cool things to review for you guys today. We've got the new Ghost Recon game. Absolutely awesome. Unfortunately, we don't have a 360 yet to play it on. We've been playing it on the old Xbox, but still.
It's still good.
Very
Still good. And we've got the trailer from the 360 version, so you get to see how it plays. So that's cool. And I'm going to be talking about the MP4 player, which is like the Chinese rip-off iPod that's available on eBay and starting to be on some online stores as well.
Get it really cheaply though, can't you?
Yeah, I paid like 20 quid for mine, and it's 2 gig.
Not bad.
So we'll talk about that later. But
yeah, then we got a couple of movies to review for you guys. We went to go see the new Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah, well, less said about that the better. And the new Superman movie as well.
Yeah.
Both of those getting a little bit old now, but we'll tell you what we thought of them.
Yeah. Cool.
Alright, so... Hey guys, I'm here to talk to you about Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter. This is the new one. You may have seen the advert for it on the TV. Really, really good. Let me show you the box there. Paul and I have been playing it now for a while, and we've been playing in the cooperative mode, and it's really, really good. I would definitely recommend it. It's kind of a combination of Halo and games like Rainbow Six, SWAT. It is in the Tom Clancy range of games. They've also produced the SWATs and the Rainbow Sixes, but it's not quite as strategic. You get to move around a lot faster, the pace is a lot faster. I really would recommend it. A good fun game. We've been playing it for a good couple of hours every time we get together, and well worth it. One of the things I really like about this game is the realism in it. It's very, very realistic. You know that the enemy that you're fighting against, if you just fire off near to them, they'll duck down, they'll hide behind a wall. And also what you'll find is if they duck down, suddenly they become a lot more accurate, so they'll get a kill shot rather than just wounding you, which is really nice. It adds a nice sense of realism to it. I would definitely recommend it. I'll give it about a 4 out of 5. Yeah, so we've got a little clip here to show you guys. This is on an Xbox 360 on an HD TV, so it gives you a better idea of how good the graphics can be. Enjoy.
The unthinkable has happened.
Enemy vehicles are leaving the area. We believe they've got the president.
The impossible has become reality.
Can you confirm?
Negative. We've got our hands full.
Now, our finest soldiers are locked in a desperate struggle for survival.
We need help here. This is Raptor 1. Keep your head down. That's a kill, but you better get those boys out of there.
Go stand by for evac. We need you to stop those vehicles.
Copy that.
Hey guys, okay, I'm here to talk to you about the MP4 players that have been on eBay. Okay, if you guys ever remember these, can you even see that? Those little USB MP3 players that have got everywhere. They're made by a company called S1, well, they're referred to as S1 MP3 players. Now that company has come out with something called an MP4 player, which looks like this. You see? That's exactly the same size as the iPod Nano. This one was 2 gig, and it plays videos. And the iPod Nano doesn't. It will just show pictures and play music. Now this one, the iPod Nano costs £180 if I'm right. I think it might be for the 4 gig model, but this cost me £20. So that's quite a lot of difference. I think the first thing you've got to understand is that it's not an iPod. It looks very similar to an iPod, and if you think it is an iPod, you'll be disappointed because it doesn't run as smoothly as an iPod. And I've had quite a few problems with it. Just as soon as I ordered it, I actually ordered a 4 gig model, and it was like 30 quid. And when it arrived, it says it's 4 gig, but I'll put a link up to a forums where there's people explaining that these drives have been hacked, that they're actually 2 gig drives and they appear as 4 gig. And there's a simple procedure I followed that reformatted it as 2 gig, and now it works fine. So it came with a USB lead, and you plug it in and it works just as a USB drive, which is nice. As the iPod doesn't, you can't just drag files onto it, whereas this you can just use it as a 2 gig flash drive. And 2 gig flash drive for 20 quid is pretty good on its own. Apart from that, it'll play MP3s. It's got a video converter that converts to AMV files. So you run your video through that, and they come out. I put Family Guy on, and I think each episode was about 25 meg for about 25 minutes. So it's about a meg a minute. But that's really good, and you think how many you can get on 2 gig. I'll see if I can boot it up and even show you. You can change the firmware on it as well. So you extract the firmware that comes on because it looks really Chinesey and it's quite complicated to use. But you can change all of that, and if you, I don't know if you can see on here, but see if we can get it on there. You see that? That's my iPod skin. So with a little bit of tweaking, you can download new skins for it and load them up. I don't know if I'd recommend it to everybody, as it doesn't work straight out of the box, so it could be quite frustrating. And there's also people that have messed around loading new firmware on, and they've ended up with dead players as they've loaded the wrong stuff on. Changing your skin's pretty safe because you extract your firmware and just replace the images, and then load your firmware back on, so it's guaranteed to work with the buttons and stuff, whereas other people have loaded a different software on and then the buttons don't match up. Oh, the other thing which wasn't great is that the headphone adapter isn't the normal size. Let me see if I've got mine here. It's a 2.5mm, and most headphones now are using 3.5. Well, that's what your standard headphone jack looks like. But I ordered this converter here. You can see that? As a converter, it cost me £3.50 including postage. I'll pop a link up for that as well. And you can just plug that straight in and plug whatever headphones you like in. It did come with headphones that work on 2.5, but they're little cheap white plastic ones, and I just wasn't comfortable using them. I wanted to use my Sony, so. But yeah, very interesting. I'll post up some forum notes as well, so people can see just what people are saying about them. There's a lot of negative feedback about them, but I've been really happy. So.
Right. Anyway, over to our movie reviews.
Yeah.
I went to go see Superman quite a while back now. I must say, not a bad movie, not great either.
Really?
It's kind of predictable. It goes along the same plot that all the Superman movies go on. Superman comes across a villain that's stronger than him, or he becomes weak, he has to overcome that, and he saves the day once again. So I'm not spoiling the movie for anybody, it's just very, very predictable Superman. But that being said, it's pretty good escapism. If you're a fan of the superhero movies, like the Batmans and the Spider-Mans and the Supermans, it's worth a watch.
Okay.
I would say, I mean, on our scale, how we rate movies, 5 stars would be go out and buy the DVD, 4 stars go watch it on the big screen, 3 stars, I can't remember what 3 stars is.
Rent
it, yeah. I would say it's definitely 3 to 4 stars.
So you say rent it, maybe go to the cinema.
Rent it, maybe. If you guys have missed it on the cinema, don't worry about it.
Because I was quite interested in seeing it and then missed it at the cinema, so you reckon rent it?
Yeah, I wouldn't bother buying it unless you're a really big superhero fan.
Okay.
This new guy, he does a pretty good job.
Right.
Pretty good job of being Superman. So, yeah.
Cool.
Not bad.
Okay.
And Pirates of the Caribbean, how was that?
Oh yeah, we all went to see that. Hey, it was okay. It's if you enjoyed the first one, you'll probably enjoy the second. It's very similar. The action and fighting, it's very similar, but it doesn't really go anywhere. The thing that we didn't know before we went is that they're going to make a third one.
Very obvious from the ending that there's going to be a third one.
So actually, you're watching 2 and you're trying to work out where the story's going, and it doesn't really cover a lot of ground.
No.
They just you just see battle, and it sets itself up nicely for number 3. So yeah, it's okay. If you're a big Johnny Depp fan and stuff, then you'll enjoy him. He does play really well. So.
Yeah. Anyway, that's our take on the movies. Please, if you want to let us know what you thought of any of the movies that you see, or if you disagree with us, go to a forum, go to the movie review section, and please put it down what you think.
Yeah.
Maybe you love Pirates of the Caribbean, so you think that we're stupid. Let us know about that.
Cool. So next time we'll go to the Jesus Surf Classic?
Yeah, next time we'll be talking to you about the Jesus Surf Classic. We were there last weekend. It was very cool. Yeah. I won't spoil anything of next week's review, but yeah, check it out.
But that's Christian surfers surf competition.
Yeah, happened up in Croyd, in Devon.
So.
Yeah, beautiful place.
Cool.
All right.
Until then.
Cheers, guys.
Bye.
Bye.